Hey, everybody. We are back and we are here with Seth Michael and Jill Straub of the White Light Paranormal Society. And there's an exciting event coming up in like 2 weeks is the Oregon Ghost Conference there in Seaside, Oregon. Seth and Jill, how you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
We're great.
We're doing great. White Light Paranormal Insight.
Oh,
We haven't formed a society yet, but that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a good idea. Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Awesome idea.
we'll form a
It should be-
society. Okay.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, it is great to see you two again.
Great to see you,
Yeah,
both of you.
So tell us what's been going on in Seth and Jill land.
We're really excited about some things we're going to talk about tonight, getting ready for the Oregon Ghost Conference.
Yeah.
Yearly event here in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, this will be the 11th year.
11th year.
Wow.
We did miss, I think we missed one
We
year.
missed the 10th year. And then 2020, they
Well,
didn't have it.
Right.
2021 was virtual. And
Mhm.
then we skipped last year. And now it's the 11th.
Excellent. Pretty soon it's gonna be like an anniversary, and we're gonna have to send you a cake.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
a family reunion.
Yeah. So Seth
It
and Jill,
is.
tell us about the Oregon Paranormal Conference. I mean, give us the ins and outs of it, like cool talks and presentations and all the whole schmear.
Well, it definitely go home tired because there's so much going on at all hours. And they started, I think, around 9 o'clock, 9:30. The first speakers come on. Rocky, not Balboa, Rocky
Rocky
Smith,
Smith.
the other Rocky. He formed it. He co-founded it with
William
another.
Becker.
Yep. William Becker, and it started in Pioneer Square, which was so much smaller than the Oregon. That now we're in the convention center
Mhm.
in smack in the middle
We
of
started in
Seaside.
Oregon City.
Yep.
Yeah.
But did it really?
Yeah, it was just little.
Yes.
Then.
And so we have booths. They have tons of booths, different vendors, you name it, candles, Reiki. We have readers, tarot readers,
Psychic readings.
psychic readings. We have different events, so they can sign up. People can sign up to maybe see the gallery reading on Saturday night with Sarah Lemos, or you could sign up for investigations that go till 3 a.m.
Nice.
and then be up crisp and ready at 9:30 for the first speaker
And
and
then there's the
classes.
hypnotist
Yeah.
here,
Yep.
comedy show.
I'm afraid to go on one of the investigations because knowing me, I would get lost. And so I'd be in some shrub somewhere and I'd be shaking the shrub and like, oh my gosh, it's a ghost. And here I come walking out. Yeah.
Only you, Jason.
You're only-
It's
You
okay,
don't
Jason.
know.
We'll tie a string around you.
There you go.
There you
Red
go.
crumb trail, you know.
Mhm.
Leave Girl Scout cookie crumbs.
Right.
We'll find you.
That'll, I'll never leave your side then.
Yeah. Wait, because the reason I say that Jason won Girl Scout cookies through the Oregon Ghost Conference.
Oh,
We
yeah?
brought you some.
Oh,
when
we
were
brought
on
you
the
some.
video.
That's right. That's what it
Okay.
was.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And then we actually raffled them off that year.
Nice.
Excellent. So this is a 2-day event. Okay.
3 days,
3 days.
actually.
3 days this
Yeah.
time.
Oh my
Friday through
gosh.
Sunday.
Pretty soon you guys are going to be in the Moda Center and Oregon Convention Center and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
I'm surprised we aren't yet, but we really do like where we are, and it fits
Yeah.
us real easily right now with all the different classroom availabilities and so many people in Seaside have worked with us about doing the different tours, the
Nice.
investigations. Starry Night Inn is a place, so it's not in the conference center.
Mhm.
We actually do the investigations outside of it.
The
Nice.
Times Theater, and then also the Bridge Tender. And they might be
cool.
working on maybe another investigation someday. But we have
Cool.
3, I think, so far. Is that about it? 3
I
of
think
them.
so, yeah.
There's ghost walks.
And they're actually going to do a virtual ghost. Well, they call it ghost hunt. I'm not thrilled about the words ghost hunter or ghost hunting because I don't feel like it's like, shh, be daddy quiet. We're on some ghosts. It's more more like they're just there. They kind of hunt us. sometimes.
Right.
Like
Right.
people.
Right.
You're right,
Seeking
that
out,
comes from
ghost
the-
seekers.
That comes to my mind too. Elmer Fudd, right? Ghost.
Yep,
hunting.
exactly
Yeah.
what exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
We're more like ghost
anyway,
stalkers.
It took semantics, but
Right.
they are going to have it where I believe we're probably gonna watch a video of a live investigation,
Oh,
and a
cool.
medium is gonna tell her everything that she's getting as we
The
go
Nice.
through it.
medium will be
So,
at the convention center.
right.
And investigations
And-
going
and
on
the
in
audience
other
will be-
states.
Mhm. And the
Should
audience
be
will be with her
interesting.
watching along.
Cool.
Okay. I'm
So,
gonna
and
go
then
down-
you go and you come as it's like a restaurant I work for. You come as a guest, you leave as a friend. And that's
Mhm.
exactly what it is
Oh,
at the
that's
conference too. You always meet sometimes lifelong friends from that. And I know we have
We've
from the
met
very
amazing
first time.
people.
Yes. We've had so many adventures too, because you network, and they're like, hey, well, we're doing an investigation on this weekend. You can come with us, or it's people find teams to join because there's a lot of different Pacific Northwest and sometimes further out teams that come to the conference.
Yeah.
So, just meet a gambit of different people. They do podcasts there from there too. And also Clyde Lewis is there.
Mhm.
He'll be there.
Excellent. Hey,
A lot
okay.
of people know about him from Ground Zero radio.
And then Into
So-
the Paranormal with Jeremy Scott will be
Okay.
live from the Ghost
I'm gonna go
Conference.
down subject by subject, and you tell me if there's going to be a booth or a speaker from there. Okay.
Okay. Okay,
All
this
right.
will be
We may
interesting.
not know all
We're
of
gonna
them,
try
but
our best.
we'll look
This
on the
is
website.
Midnight Alchemy
Don't
lightning
tell them that.
round.
Let's pretend we look
I
cue
don't have
card.
it memorized.
All
Okay,
right,
go
okay.
ahead.
Okay.
Okay, number one. UFOs or aliens?
I didn't see any talks on that, but there might be.
Mm.
We do need to add that in.
Well, I can show.
There is a picture of one with the
Hey,
podcast
there
guy.
you
Yeah.
go.
So
But I don't know if
Excellent.
anybody's speaking on that, but that would be
Yeah,
a
we-
really good thing to add.
it would, yeah.
Well, if you want, I can show up with the alien
not
suit.
this year on that.
Put a little antennae up. Yeah, I'll be your resident alien. I don't mind.
What was the next one?
Okay, number two. Bigfoot.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was looking. Not particularly.
Oh, okay.
No, we haven't had that. yet.
Jason, it is called the Ghost
I know.
Conference.
I know.
Yeah. We do need that.
We
on the
do,
list.
yeah. I mean, they're
Yeah.
part of the
It'd
realm.
be great to
I
find
am
someone.
obsessed with Bigfoot. We could be
I
talking about
know.
anything, right?
I
Hey,
know.
welcome to the
Yeah.
macrame convention. Hey, do you guys got Bigfoot stuff? You know, that's the way I roll. All
Yeah,
right.
you're a dog with a bone. I got it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Amen, sister. Okay. Now, ghost conferences, okay? For those who have maybe only seen things on TV, the ghost shows, paranormal shows.
Yeah.
Let's go into like what a ghost. You're right. I hate the word ghost hunting. But a ghost investigation.
Yeah.
There we go.
I agree with that.
That's better.
If people get tickets to that, what can they expect a little bit?
They can it depends on the beginner one, they'll probably go through the equipment
Mhm.
and they'll start from scratch. This is what you do on an investigation. And it all depends on the team too, because you could go to one team and they're gonna have a whole list of guidelines and what they do. Go to a different team, might be a whole different thing.
Or it's all scientific, and then our team has a lot of mediums, so we work a little bit differently. with
Yeah.
Our team.
Along with an
So-
investigator. So we have both sides
Okay,
going
cool.
on.
So, and is
Yeah.
this something that, so a layperson can go into the conference and just connect with groups and actually
Yes.
learn the process?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And
From
there's
scratch.
beginner investigations
Okay.
too. Yeah.
See,
Very
that would
cool.
be fun. I know a lot of people that
Mhm.
would be very curious to see how
There
that
are
all
Oh,
works.
yeah.
every year we have people that are very new to it all.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
And they leave knowing a whole bunch of stuff. They
Yeah.
leave with a lot of knowledge on
The
different.
very first year was
themes.
all scientific. There was no mediums.
There was one table. of
Really?
mediums.
That was probably us,
No,
our
it wasn't.
team.
Oh,
We weren't the-
really?
We weren't the table
Oh,
when we
okay.
first started.
I think we just went for
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
interesting.
did,
Yeah.
spiritual cleansings. They did the cleansing.
Yeah, now they've added all kinds of things to the ghost conference. There's something for everyone.
I saw
Not
that,
just
and I saw
ghosts,
that. I
yeah.
saw that there's a booth for witches. There's a booth
Yeah.
for people that just want medicinal things that are more of a naturopathic type thing. And there's plenty of tarot stuff. There's psychic readings.
There's
And the classes looked
crystals.
really interesting too. Talk to us about the classes that are going to be
Yeah.
there, other than the ghost research or ghost investigation stuff. What else is there?
There's all kinds of classes, from being an empath to witchcraft in the paranormal.
What warrior are you?
Yeah, like-
about an angel, guardian angel,
Oh.
or archangel class. June Lundgren.
Trying to think what else. I know all of them. Can't think.
I love June.
Oh yeah.
He's
June's
fabulous.
great. What other classes are going on? Oh, there's
Yeah.
one about book writing that I wanted to
Oh.
do.
Is that the
About
one
how
at the
to-
coffee shop?
No, that's Karen Fraser. She's doing crystals and coffee.
Okay.
And then there's one, the Ghost Critters and Coffee with Jeff Davis.
What's
He
that
writes
about?
a
Do you
lot
know?
of haunted books. And then Karen Fraser
Oh.
also writes a ton of books,
Okay.
Awesome.
crystals and
Okay, critters and coffee. That you're right. That got my antenna
Right?
right
yeah,
there.
that one you would probably like. Yeah, that'll probably have some Bigfoot in there.
Oh, excellent. Chupacabra, maybe dog
Right.
name. Oh man. Plus,
There you go.
I love.
Yeah, there's even like a kids paranormal zone for kids. They're gonna have the Portland Ghostbusters making slime, and
awesome.
it's a fun activity
That'll
for
be
kids.
cool.
Yeah,
There's
families.
things like connecting with your spiritual gifts. Love Sonia. She's awesome. Jorgensen. There's spiritual hygiene and protection.
Oh wow.
There's introduction to Reiki and chakra balancing.
Nice.
I think there's one on EVPs.
There's even
Oh yeah.
ones for skeptics.
Nice.
Properly applied skepticism and paranormal research.
Oh, hey,
Because there are
that's
teams
very
that,
specific. I like that.
yeah, and then it goes all the way to the other side. Proper use of a Ouija board.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So something for everybody.
Oh, the Ouija
And
board.
usually there's a film, like a documentary going on. We've had a couple documentary films. I don't think they're doing one this year, but hopefully next year we'll have one.
They are premiering one thing though.
What's that?
2 levels of a game
Oh, that's right.
called, what is it? It's called the
The Haunting
Haunting.
of the Flavel House.
Yes, and some people are familiar with the Flavel House in Astoria.
Mhm.
So they have the rights to the name of it. They went out through the legal channels, and it's based on the house. It's not taking the exact story from it, but
Right.
it's about a paranormal investigator. So you're either on your PC, your Windows or Mac and mobile phone, and then you get to go through all the different levels, and you're trapped. You got to figure
I
out
think it's like escaping the
get the
haunted
clues.
house.
Yeah, and then some of us from the Oregon Ghost Conference, our voices are on it. We're playing some of the characters.
That is
So
so
Kristen-
cool.
Kristen
is so
Gray,
cool.
who's also a part of our team and a big part of
Nice.
Oregon Ghost Conference, she plays the mom, and I play Jack, the creepy ghost Jack. And I don't even remember what voice I used because that was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what they have done.
That's
It's by,
awesome. So
Shaka Bra Games.
is it
Yeah, I
going to
think
be
the first-
released there at the Ghost Conference, or is there just opening
Just-
it for people to try it?
Yeah, just to try previewing 2
Gotcha.
levels.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I-
not totally done yet.
Takes a long time,
Oh,
apparently.
been a
I
while,
can't even
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah.
It's a lot to
But we're
do.
really excited.
Hey, when
Very
I
excited.
hear your voice, Jack, I know that guy. I know
Yeah,
him.
I don't sound anything
Yeah.
like myself. I
Mhm.
think
Right.
it's kind of like kind of a twisted voice like this. Hello, I'm Jack.
Nice.
Like that.
People are going to the conference. They're gonna come
It's
up
so
to you
fun.
and
I
you're
was
gonna
in my
talk in
laundry
your
room recording it.
you're gonna talk in your normal voice, and they're gonna like, hey, come on, man. You're gonna get requests for Jack, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Seth, can you bring Jack out, man?
Yeah.
Please?
Except you're so
Yeah.
boring. Well, you're Jack.
So let's see, OregonGhostConference.com.
This is Alice.
Oh, hey.
She's okay. Yes.
And
Uh,
it's the 24th of March of this month,
Through the
2023
26th.
through the 26th.
Mhm.
excellent.
Okay.
And where can they I take it there are tickets?
Yes, there are. If you go on that website, you'll see all the information. Just click on where it says tickets and schedule, and then you can pick what you want to do.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
all
it's
kinds
$15 to get in. That includes your speakers and, the shopping. You can look around at the vendors.
That's a really good deal.
And
Yeah.
classes are what, usually $15, 12 to 15.
Right.
Investigations cost and ghost walks, those are extra.
yeah, it's all
But
real
it's-
affordable.
But if
Oh
you
my
just want to
gosh.
go listen to the speakers, it's only $15. So
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
really
what
affordable.
other convention can you go to, right? That it only costs $15 to get in.
None I can think
Yeah.
of.
Right.
Most of them are like 50 and up, I think. Some of them
Right.
are bigger ones.
Yeah. And there are hotels still available as far as I know. So now's a good time. They
good.
also have some listed there that have some discounts as well.
Yeah, if you
Excellent.
mention
On
the OGC, I think they'll give a discount, the ones listed on the website.
Oh, good.
So there's
Awesome. Once
in
again,
at
that is
Seaside.
okay. Sorry.
Salt Line, River Inn, Ebbs Tide, and High Tide.
Oh, excellent. Hey, once again, that is www.ghostconference.com. You can get on there and check out all the goods, and be sure to get your tickets because I have a feeling, it may be an intuitive feeling that there is going to be a lot of people there.
Oh,
So,
yes.
It
I'm
grows
sure.
every
Actually,
year.
this is our first year. We're gonna start participating for just hanging out
Yeah.
rather than because we've done
We're not
gallery-
having a table. We're
No,
not.
we've done gallery readings there. And man, we
Documentary.
got stories. We did our preview of our movie All Around Us, our
Oh, that's
documentary.
right.
ooh,
And we got to ride, instead of a limo, we got to ride in Portlandia's Hertz
oh,
To the Pines.
yeah.
to the
Uh-uh.
premiere.
Yeah.
Really?
It was the coolest thing. We were all
Oh, I bet that
smiles
was
the whole
awesome.
time.
Right. You're not gonna
Wow.
do some like pedestrian limo. Oh no. You guys are gonna
Yeah,
bring out
yeah.
the oh no.
I think Rocky arranged that
He
for
did.
us.
I missed out on that, man. That would have been cool. You
Oh,
could have
my
shoved me in the
goodness.
back in a coffin or something. I don't care.
Right.
That's pretty
Why
much what we
not?
did. We were
Yeah.
shoved in the back, but we loved it.
Awesome.
It was so
Absolutely.
fun.
That's fantastic.
It's
the
almost
ghost.
as cool as like getting in a Ghostbuster car. I
Oh,
haven't done
Right?
that yet.
oh, the two things I want is I want the Ghostbuster car and I want the Scooby-Doo van.
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh,
already.
yeah.
Good goals.
Yep.
And instead of like a horn, right? We're gonna.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Wait, what
Do
do you
Yes.
think?
Scooby voices? Yeah.
Yeah, the only
Cool.
thing is you
Fun.
gotta find some place where you can store
Another one's
it
like
and-
Jinkies.
Yeah.
Anyway. But no, man, it
That'd be
sounds
cute.
like the Oregon Ghost Conference literally has everything that whether you're a child or whether you're an adult, it sounds like they got all the bases covered, man.
Yeah. Fun for
or a
everybody.
skeptic. If you
That
just
is-
don't, you want your own experience, but you never had one. I mean, that's the truest way to become a skeptic, believer
Mhm.
from a skeptic, is to have your own experience, and they
Nice.
provide the opportunity to maybe figure out how to get the experience you're looking for. Maybe
Yeah.
not at that conference, but they'll give you tips, on what to do and how to do your own investigation, what equipment is best, and they always say your own pocket is the best equipment.
Right.
Just
That's
paying
awesome.
attention and being aware to your feelings. We did a little mini case the other week, and you can walk in certain places of the house and it feels real thick.
Mhm.
Just
Mm.
not equipment at all, just yourself. And you're just like, oh, I feel washed. Like for me, I feel like something on my back, all of a sudden, like a backpack.
Yeah.
And I know that that's my indicator.
And then when it left, you can just feel like a whoosh, like a
It was amazing.
gone.
yeah.
Really?
Because our team does something a little different than most teams. They'll say, yeah, you got something, and then they'll just leave the person with the information of the
Mhm.
EVPs and or whatever, you know, they have audio or video
Right.
or something like that. But with us, we'll attempt to communicate with it in a respectful manner.
Right.
And like the one the other week, I felt so much sadness and heaviness. I
Okay.
didn't feel like it was from that house. I felt he kind of glommed onto somebody and then was
Oh.
attracted to the baby, meaning not in a
Like
creepy
a
way, but
hitchhiker
more like
spirit.
he had a baby and he was
Oh,
just
sure.
wanting to be around that kind of energy.
Sure.
And the baby was having, you know, crying in the middle of the night, just different than usual.
Right.
And things were being heard, rustling in the kitchen, and thick feelings, a headache. The mom was having a headache, and so they left for a little while, and we talked to them and the spirit, and then all of a sudden, and Jill, but when we first got there, we just didn't talk to each other. We just wrote down everything we got. We had a medium that we talked to after, and she told us what she got. We all matched up, and what Joe got, we all got for protection from the baby's room. And that's where this whoosh came. So I was talking to the spirit. I'm like, hey, think of a loved one that passed before you that you really could trust. And all of a sudden a dog came through. And I got chills. It was this big fluffy dog. And the whole atmosphere changed. And then there was a whoosh from the back room and everything changed. I called the medium. I said, now just take a look one more time. And she goes, it's gone. And then the mom walked in. Here's a true test. We didn't say a word. She goes, it's so much different in here. Like, yes. And then the next day we call them, how'd it go? No problems, no nightmares. Everything is good.
That is amazing.
So for you, those of you listening, what they're describing is an actual process that they went through to help someone that was having some difficulties in their home. If you have a difficulty in your home and you're not sure what it is, but it doesn't seem like you can easily explain it away, that's what Seth and Jill and their organization and others do, is help you debunk what it is and help you figure out, you know, is it your ice machine or is it Aunt Thelma? Who is
Exactly.
it?
Yeah.
What
Aunt
is it?
Thelma,
So-
she's having a difficult time.
Right.
We, process the communications like spirit counseling.
Right. So tell us more about your organization and how you got started. Tell us how that all came about.
Okay. Do you want to start or
What was 12 years ago now?
13?
Or is that really?
Yeah.
2011. Or yeah, I guess about 12. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I might be off.
I had met him and I was having paranormal activity in my house. Like I was hearing scratching on the walls.
Oh
We
wow.
would hear marbles drop and roll across the floor.
Wow.
And being thrown up the wall.
We were talking on the
And-
phone. I was in Wisconsin at the time, so like 2,000 miles away.
And then
You were
he
in
asked if-
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Yeah. We met online.
Okay.
He
Okay.
asked if someone had done a Ouija board, and I said no.
In a room.
My girls wouldn't mess with that. I do have one from when I was a teenager, but I put it away. And then I did ask the girls and found out that some of their guy friends had messed around with it.
Ah.
And that's
In the
kind of,
closet,
that
right?
kind
Oh,
of is what started our team, because we kind of battled through trying to get my house clear. And then I
Gotcha.
said,
Amazing stuff. That was one of the first times I experienced blatant activity outside of my own head. So being a medium, you get a lot of your inner visions and you get audio inside, but that was marbles dropping. Nobody was upstairs.
and you could even hear it thrown at the wall, drop and roll across the floor. And there was nothing. And then one day we found 3 in a triangle formation on the floor.
There were so
Three
many.
No one in
marbles?
the house. Yeah.
What was it?
It was in a triangle, the marbles. We found
Okay.
that
Okay.
formation.
You know, Seth, you were talking a little earlier and you used the word amazing, right? I would be pooping my Pampers here. I see the triangle thing. I'm out the door, you know. That's
Well,
like, get away, gotta go.
I did have a little bit like, whoa. I mean, you know, it is a creepy feeling, but for me too, it was cool. It was cool. It was like, wow, it's really happening outside, like in a different. Because I guess because
You
I
could
was kind of
actually
used
hear
to it
not in your
in
head.
a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was kind of primed for that, so it didn't freak me out as much as if I've never had any experiences. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
But
Oh,
that's
wow.
kind of what started our team. And then
It's more
I
like a
just,
confirmation too.
I wanted to help other people. And after I
Sure.
went through that, he said, no, that was too much work.
That I was like,
and
hell no. I didn't say
Yeah.
that. I said, hell no.
I
But
said,
then,
no, I
then
really
my
wanna help
guides,
people.
I work with my spirit guides, and they're like, okay.
Mhm.
They're like, it's time, right?
Do they sometimes scold
So
you
that's
like you
how
don't
we
want to
kinda
do something like,
started.
all
Oh,
right.
yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Spirit guides are like aunties and uncles that know you better than you want them to.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
They know what you don't do that you should do, and they also know what you're avoiding in
Mhm.
general.
Yep.
And they have no qualms to tell you, or
Right.
Mhm.
all right, you've sat on your butt long enough, get up and do it now.
Nope.
You're
Yeah.
done waiting.
Yeah.
Spirit-
My whole thing with the mediumship was working with them and kind of getting suggestions and learning
Right.
things through them.
Nice.
So yeah, it was very valuable, all the things that I learned.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Like the spirit guides, can they, I mean, are they always with you? Because I mean, I imagine if I had a spirit guide, right, he would always be catching me getting stuff out of the refrigerator like at 3 a.m. He you know, knock it off, man. Put those packages away.
It's so my understanding of things is there's glimpses. It's not linear time. So like let's say you're about to drive through a light, they might pop in and go, no, brake, or turn left, not right, or
Oh, wow.
that person say no. They might just pop into those particular energy pocket moments. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where you're having a lot of emotion and questioning, and then they're just, if you're open to it. And a lot of times it's intuition. Our own intuition too can do the
Sure.
same.
Hey,
Where we just, I'm sure some people, your audience has had feelings like, oh, I better not do that, or
Right.
Yeah.
or having, an opposite, like, wow, this feels like a really great opportunity, that kind of thing too.
no, do people mistake, like, just it's just intuition, me, like I turn right instead of left, do they mistake that for just that and not a spirit guide? I mean, because to me, as an adult, I mean, we have our blinders up, right, whereas children,
Mhm.
blinders are down and are able
Right.
to recognize things for what they are,
Yeah.
so do we mistake a lot of that?
Not
Instead,
everybody has or hones in on the ability to hear or see. They might just have the intuition where it's like a funnel at the top of your head where just info pops in. So
Yeah.
sometimes spirit guides, I believe, can work through that channel. So they might pop that idea in. Or it could be, so it's not always easy to distinguish the two. Is it a spirit guide or is it just me? Because they work with the abilities
Or
that
until it's
you're
like
So,
natural
an
at.
intuition.
In the
Right.
old libraries, when they would shoot a message in a tube or like
Yeah.
at the
Oh.
bank.
the old pneumatic, yeah.
Okay, so that's
there
how
might
I
be
equate it when I'm getting a thought from a spirit guide or something. It's like it's dropped into my brain. It's like
Oh.
I'm completely doing something unrelated, and it's right there. And after a while, you get used to it, and you know what it is, and you're going, "Oh, okay." And then if you want, you can find out where it came from, depending on how much time you spend because it's an investment in
Exactly.
skill. It's something that, just like when you learn to walk, you fell
Right
down
on.
a lot until you figured it out, and then you could stand and so on. But yeah, it's actually fun. And I think what you were trying to ask, Jason, is can we? And the answer is yes.
Okay.
I think everybody has the ability to sense things, and I think some senses are stronger than others. Like
Yeah.
some people's sense of smell is phenomenal and other people's not so much.
Yeah.
And I think spiritual gifts are always available to us if you're receptive. And I do believe, I agree with you. I think children are open palettes. They are much more unconsciously connected to things around them without any effort because they haven't been programmed not to be.
Right.
But that's
Right.
that's my belief. I don't know if you guys agree with that.
Oh yeah, a
Mhm.
lot of mediums
Definitely.
have started out having ability or noticing that they had abilities when they were younger, even if
Right.
they didn't realize it then. Later on, they go, oh, those imaginary friends might not have been imaginary.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
and I have to put a plug in for your movie here, Seth, because
Oh,
when
yeah.
I went with Doug and we went to your premiere, I had so many aha moments. It was incredible. For those of you that haven't heard it, there is a movie that Seth put together with some friends, and it's his
Well-
story about evolving as a psychic. And he touches on a few different events in growing up and what that's like. And Jason knows I shared an event on our first episode of that I had when I was 13.
The
And
chair gripper.
yeah. It's amazing. It's an amazing journey. And if you're blessed / cursed to have it, it's amazing when you can help other people, because it makes it all worthwhile. It's just
Definitely.
incredible. But please
Wait.
talk to us about your movie just briefly.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
sure. We
people
just
need
got
to
to
know
give
about
credit to Tristan Luciati. He's the director, and he did everything. He
Oh, yeah.
just he came to a gallery reading, and he asked if I would do it with him, be in a documentary, because he wanted to show his parents that it's not evil like
Okay.
their beliefs were.
Gotcha.
So that was his, and how could I say no to that?
Right,
That was
right.
a short film, I think.
Yeah, and I said, oh yeah, what about this topic? This topic. I think
Yeah,
I
They
did
just kept
overwhelm him,
throwing.
but he
Right.
did awesome. He let my
Nice.
friends be in it, and
Nice.
it turned out to
Well,
be
it's a-
almost a 2-hour documentary. But
Nice.
But it's very cool, and it's very insightful, and it's wonderful to hear different fragments from different people and things that they do. I just loved it. I thought it was great. So I want more
we're
people
so
to
glad
see
that
it.
you were there too.
Oh,
and
it was
Doug.
awesome. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
It
I
was a
went
great
through a
night.
lot of my childhood thinking there was something really wrong with me, because
Mm.
I knew stuff I had no business knowing. It didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense. And I stuffed it for a long time because it didn't fit into society and culture,
Yeah.
But
You-
yeah,
you
when
know-
you can relax and just be who you are, it's a lot nicer. And when you get to help people, that's the best. That's the
That
best.
is the best, yeah. I
That-
love helping
Nothing
people.
like that.
Yeah, and right with helping people too. When we do our investigations or our resolves, as we call them, and actually most teams don't charge. We don't charge ever.
Right. That's
So-
awesome.
So it is all about community service, and
Right.
because we know what it's like too to
Mhm.
have that.
Exactly. And when you're scared in your own house, that's miserable. That's your sanctuary. That
It
should be your
is.
place
It's
to
like a
relax.
prisoner. Yeah,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You
Agreed.
know, I wish that there was more like support groups, because I imagine as a child you're just totally confused about things, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish there was more of support for that, to say, hey, you're not alone. What you're feeling and what's going on around you isn't anything to be ashamed of, or it isn't, just isn't in your head, like, we need to send you to therapy, man. But it's real.
yes,
And
Mhm.
I believe so. Yep.
wow, that's
Well, because
fantastic.
in our culture, in the American culture, we have a stigma
Yeah.
in knowing things that aren't rationally explained. And
Yeah.
what's interesting is if you look at any number of other cultures, like especially in the Hindu culture and in India,
Yeah.
Jason and I talked about this the other day. It's very common that people believe in the afterlife and reincarnation. It is not unusual at all for a 3 to a 5-year-old to describe their previous life in such detail and talk about who they were married to, what they died from, where they lived, what their job was, in such minute detail.
Wow.
And to go and travel back and go visit their former family and say, okay, here I am now. This is my new life. I miss you. I love you, but I'm okay. I've moved on and this is what I'm doing now, which in our world sounds crazy and completely out of the realm of okay. But in that culture, that's normal. That's completely acceptable. I wish that the American culture would relax a little bit. And I think
Right.
the event like the Ghost Conference, yes, it's fun and it's informative, but I also feel like it's a light in the darkness. We're getting people
Yeah.
aware. We're making
Mhm.
people see that there's more to this than just scare factor. There's
That
so
brings
much
up a good
more.
point. A lot of people that are drawn to the conference, they have had their own experiences, their own abilities. They're
Right.
like, I want to know what this is. How do I hone in on
Right.
it? I know
Yeah.
something's going on, so
Right.
is fantastic.
And then that support itself, like they get validation.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that sometimes that is everything. You know,
Huge.
just to know that what you have, what you're experiencing is perfectly, it's normal.
That's why I'm so excited that there's such a big group of people that are going to be there and that it's been going for 11 years now. That says something to me. Being on the coast is great no matter what. Any reason to be on the coast, we're excited
Yeah,
about
it's really grown, and there's so many new people this year that we
That's so
haven't even
cool.
met. So it's wonderful.
Well, we're excited.
Yeah.
Doug and I are going to go, and with Jason this time, and we've never been
Yay.
before. This will be our first
Yay.
solo flight down here, so we're excited.
Oh,
We don't
you'll
have our
love
Scooby
it.
van
It'll be
yet.
your first one too, right, Jason?
No, I actually went to a couple of them. One was in I believe, the old Oregon City High School.
That's
Oh,
right. I'm
okay,
sorry,
yeah.
I forgot.
wow.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
like, I think
And
3
then
or 4.
Not
one
that
was-
you are memorable. I'm sorry.
It's all a blur.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, tell my wife that I'm memorable, right? But yeah, and
Okay.
the other one was like in the it's like Oregon is up on the hill,
Uh-huh.
and it was
The Pioneer Center, probably.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you were
That's
there
where
in the
we
grassroots.
started,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were there in
Yeah.
the
Those were
beginning.
time.
Man, I was like a kid in the candy store there. I can only imagine what's going on in
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Seaside.
Oh, it's grown so much.
I'm gonna have to have my
Yeah.
mail forwarded there. Get a pup tent or something. Now, how prevalent is past life regression? Because I've always wanted to know what I was doing.
Well, one of our mediums on our team does that, so we could always hook you up. She's very good.
She's a certified
Yeah.
hypnotherapist, and she
Oh.
specializes in past life regressions. Yeah.
She's done a class, and we took part in the class, so it was really interesting.
Yeah, we got some. I was a skunk.
I didn't get a
I
whole
didn't,
lot.
you like
but-
skunks, so that
Awesome.
worked.
Yeah, you watch one of my
True
lives.
story.
I'm gonna be like a platypus or something.
Yeah, I know, right?
You were a platypus. Oh, I would not be surprised at that at all. It's because I'm like, yeah, good. But I love it. See, there's so many facets now. Past life regression, ghost investigations,
Yeah.
medium.
Debunking
that-
even the skeptic part of it too. Yeah.
Right. Well, I imagine to keep it you gotta be no
Yeah.
matter, even if you're the most avid believer, you've got to keep that skeptical thing in your
Healthy
mind.
skepticism.
Oh yeah.
You must.
Yeah,
You must be
Even as
objective
mediums,
about
it's important to
everything.
have.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, okay, I got this, but let me make sure. Now, you didn't tell me anything, right? Before,
Mhm.
so it's not my memory. Okay, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
and I think that's an
important.
important thing to mention, because for people that are skeptical, that think once you believe in the woo-woo stuff, as people call it, that everything's okay, and that's not true.
Right.
People that have had psychic experiences or ghost interactions or UFO interactions or Bigfoot experience, whatever the case may be, it does not mean, it's not a blanket to say, I believe all that stuff. No, most people still are objective or even cynical of
Right.
other things because, well,
Yeah.
I had to see it with my own eyes before I believed it, kind of
Mhm.
situation. And that's very true. I mean,
Yeah.
it
was
is a
skeptic
little
on myself,
strange and
too, for
scary, and we want to feel safe with what we see, and we don't
Right.
want to talk about stuff that we can't back up. I mean, that's not
Exactly.
fun.
Now,
you know.
at the ghost conference, I'm gonna come running up to Seth and so, Seth, I just had a woo-woo experience. Seth was like, yeah, you keep that to yourself, man. But
Everybody will totally know what you're talking about there, though.
yeah.
Hey,
Cool,
we
man.
we did decide we're gonna get t-shirts for our staff when we go live on events that say Spirit Squad on them. I
That's
can't
Oh,
wait.
I love that.
Oh, and
Love
I
it.
have something super fun to share with you guys. We have a lovely friend by the name of Jessica that owns a donut shop in Vancouver called Tonalis Donuts. They do
Oh,
ice
I
cream
think
and
you brought
donuts.
me some once.
Cool.
And she has agreed to make us some special paranormal donuts.
Oh,
So I
fun.
can't wait. I am
Oh,
so
man.
excited.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
This will be awesome. June
Are you
is
gonna have a booth
actually
there?
Ghostbusters anniversary month from 1984.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I love the Ghostbusters.
June 8th is the anniversary of the first release of the Ghostbusters. So we have these things on our calendar on our webpage. And so we're all in. We're got to do something special for
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So
Oh,
we
yeah.
may be talking to you guys again soon about some input on that.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
fun.
that'd
Doesn't
be
that sound like
great. I
fun?
play the game all the
Yeah.
time. I'm always playing
Really?
on my PlayStation.
Nice.
Busting ghosts.
All right.
But in real life, it's not busting. It's more helping.
Right.
This way you
Right.
just zap
No, but
them.
it's fun
Be
to
done
play.
with them.
Yeah,
You don't have to talk to them.
absolutely.
I can imagine that would be you go and investigate the house and you jump in. I'm ready to bust you.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine
Uh,
showing up with the big pack on your back with something that
I
looks
know,
like
actually,
something from an extermination crew with
yeah.
atomic
It does
bomb
look like
strapped
it.
to your back? Good Lord.
the
Yeah, I
ghost,
actually
the
talked to
ghost
somebody
would be
today
like,
and she-
"Whoa, you're taking that just a little too serious."
Right.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. She was
Proton
having
pack.
issues
Right.
with, she believes, with her husband haunting her with all kinds of different activity. And
Yeah.
she went in the room with a candle and burned some incense and just said, "Hey, I love you. I'm selling the house. You gotta move on. You gotta get rid of that, let go of that anger, let go,
Oh.
of all this stuff that's happened."
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she felt immediately calm.
Nice.
And we were going to go there and we didn't need to at that point. So I
Well, how
said,
cool.
and I said, well, that's what we would have done. Exact same thing, is just talk to them. We don't
Right.
bust them. We don't have proton packs. So, but yeah,
Can
that's
you,
and not everybody realizes that that's all you mostly need to do. I usually start with, do you know you passed on? And I have heard no shit. But that's the first thing. A lot of them I have heard. What?
That is awesome. Like, duh. I'm like,
Yeah, I know. Really?
Oh,
Tell us another one, Seth.
Right.
nice. Right. Hey, when we do the Ghostbusters Day, I need you guys to for your doggy. I need to see a little doggy proton pack
Yeah,
and a
definitely.
little doggy
That would be
jumpsuit.
cool.
Yeah,
Definitely. Sounds good.
that's
That would
I
be
fantastic.
want
cool.
to join the Portland Ghostbusters one of these
Oh,
days.
yeah.
I'm trying to lose a little weight so I can fit in better in the jumpsuit.
There you go.
Got to get your own name on it.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good goal. That sounds
Yep, she
awesome.
could be
Yeah.
Janine, the secretary.
Oh yeah, you'd
We
make a
got
perfect
one.
Janine.
That's
That'd be
awesome.
awesome.
Now, once again, that is www.OregonGhostConference.com. So get there and get your tickets and, just experience everything that the convention has to offer, because it is wide and varied. And so you do that. Yes, I'm talking to you in the camera. Yes, I just spooked out some people. Dude's talking to me, man. But
You in the red shirt.
I
Right.
see you. I'm gonna tell your mother.
You
the
on the
beer down.
purple beanbag, I see you. Put down the Cheetos and go on your computer.
Oh no. Yeah, you
If
just
we were
stole
in
your
2020, we'd be saying, stop washing the bag of Doritos for a second.
Right.
right.
Move your mask
Exactly.
aside.
Oh man. Seth and Jill, it has been great talking to you. I mean,
Thank you guys for
Thank you
working
for
with us.
having
Thank
us.
you
Yeah, it
so
was a lot of
much.
fun.
oh yeah. Yeah, we will be there with our
Can't
bells
wait.
on, and I'm excited about it.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me
we
too.
are too.
We're gonna bring our SLS camera too.
What's that?
Okay, explain
That's
that.
the one where it shows up. It's
Like
like
a stick
Xbox
figure, yeah.
Connect,
Oh,
and then it shows up as a stick figure sometimes.
oh, I
and
love those. Those
those
are
are fun, yeah.
awesome.
We'll play
Ooh,
around
we can't
with that.
wait.
Cool.
That'll
Awesome.
be cool.
All right, guys, it has been awesome talking to you both. And I love the fact that we're doing it, video too now. Although from my perspective, I'm sure you don't want to be looking at this mug for a long time, but
I
the
don't
others
mind.
the others look great. But thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you both.
And
Yeah, we're
we
so
will-
glad you made it tonight. We had some
Yeah.
technical difficulties, so they deserve a prize for being
Oh,
so
that's
patient.
okay.
It's
Seriously.
all right. It's all good.
Our technical difficulties had technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Where we are a fledgling sight. So yeah,
That's right.
it's to be
Well,
expected.
Well, we're
it
used
will
to
be
movie stuff like the documentary, you hurry up and wait. You just gotta wait.
Oh,
You just
sure.
get used to it.
Right.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right. All right, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you for the interview. And we will continue with the show right after this.
Okay.
Now I'm creating a buffer here.
Do, 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 do.
Is that your theme song?
No.